Hey guys, what is up? It's Casterwill over here. Just wanted to put up another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. This was against one of the other guys in the clan. This Odd or Ghost Plasmor or whatever many different names he goes by. I'm just gonna call him Odd for right now because that's what I call him. So why I do this? Well, I was kind of talking a bit smack about this, and I think this was a team I just made up right off the spot or something like that, but I was gonna put up the link because a bunch of the guys in the clan wanted to see it, and I guess I'll put it up right now. Alright, so why I narrate this, I'm gonna be eating my pud, some chocolate pudding. Yeah, gotta lick that top. Alright, so let's get into this. I hope I remember it. Alright, so let me set up my Pikachu first. I haven't really used this in much competitive battling, but I'm going to try. Sends out a Garbodor. Shiny Garbodor. I haven't really noticed him a lot. I'm going to use my substitute on my Pikachu. Drains a little HP, but it gives me a nice protection. He goes for Toxic. Doesn't affect me because I have the substitute out. I go for Wish, which is kind of a hard move to get on Pikachu. The Wish next turn should give me back HP. Goes for Gunk Shot, which does a good. Would have done a good amount of damage if I didn't have my substitute up. Substitute faded. He plays by no switching, so I can't switch, and he doesn't switch, so I use substitute again. He goes for Toxic. I guess he tried to poison me, but I put a substitute, and now my Wish heals me. I go for the Thunderbolt, of course. My Pikachu is holding a Light Orb. I believe, yeah, Light Orb. So that means its special and physical attacks are increased. He goes for Gunk Shot again, and we'll probably take out my substitute. It's a crit, so my substitute fades. And using Black Sludge, he gains HP. I believe Black Sludge does more HP for poison type, so I go with Thunderbolt again. Dealt some damage. And Shiny Garbodor is done with. Then he goes for Golurk, and this is what I hate about the no switching rule he goes by. He sends out a Shiny Golurk, which is a ghost fighting type, which means my electric attacks aren't going to affect them. And I only have 2 electric and 2 normal, so he's going to go with the Earthquake and take me out. I'm just glad I put up the Wish, just in case if I take damage from the next turn. My new Poke will get some HP back. So I go with my Latias, my shiny Latias, and this thing is my baby. I love this thing. I use Surf. It's going to deal a pretty good amount of damage on that Golurk. Actually, does it take him out? Yeah, no. I use Phantom Force. My Life Orb drains my HP a bit. So, I'm glad I got that Wish up the turn before. Phantom Force is going to do a pretty good damage because my Latias is Psychic Dragon. It actually takes me out. Latias only has kind of good defense when hit by super effective moves. It's best for speed and special attack. I should use like Draco Meteor instead of Surf. I'm going to use my Aegislash. This is my weakness policy Aegislash. So it's got a different moveset than my usual one. It's got Shadow Sneak on it. So I'm just going to take it out right here. I love Shadow Sneak, by the way. It's literally quick attack for ghosts. I only have a few Pokemon to have it, though. I got to get my Mega Bayonet in it. Speaking of Mega Bayonet, here's a Bayonet. And Mega Evolves it. You don't see that many. This is another shiny team of his. You don't see that many people running a Mega Bayonet set, or a Bayonet set at all. So, he goes for Sucker Punch, but it doesn't really do anything, because I go for the Sword Stance. And I did not know that Aegislash hasn't switched forms when using Sword Stance. I thought it would switch back to defensive forms since it's not attacking, but no. So I go with the King Shield. I don't know, just setting up some kind of defense. He goes for the Sucker Punch again. I guess that's really his main attacking move. So I use Stance Change again. And I go for the Shadow Sneak. Because Quick Attack, you know, all that stuff has priority. Sucker Punch didn't go. I already let it even use it. So So I took it out. I wouldn't come with a Sucker Punch again. Like, really? What am I going to do with another King Shield or something like that? So he goes out with the Ninetales, which is shiny, but it does not have Drought, so he's running a bit of a oddball right there. Go over the King Shield just in case, because he's probably going to go for attack. Yeah, it's Flamethrower. Goes for the Flamethrower again. Deals some pretty good damage, but like I said, I'm running weakness policy on this, so my attack and special attack are increased. This is a physical attacking Aegis Slash too, as most Aegis Slashes are. I go for the Sacred Sword. Now I have times, is it times 2 or it would be times 2 or times 4? Because I have it up twice. Is it times it twice? I forget. Let's say I have two extra attacks on there. I go for the King Shield, just in case. I don't know if he's gonna go. I didn't know if he was gonna go for like a Shadow Sneak or whatever. I haven't touched my Pud yet. My Pud. Goes for attack, and it's probably gonna be like Shadow Sneak. Yeah, Shadow Sneak. I kind of figured it. Now his attack is lowered because of the King Shield's extra effect. That's what I love about King Shield. It's literally protect, but it lowers attack when hit by a physical move. Then he goes for a Shadow Sneak again. I go for the Sword Stance just because I know I can. He goes for another Shadow Sneak. I guess the only move he has that really does damage to my Aegis Slash. I call it Aegis Slash, some people call it Aggie Slash. No, I like Aegis Slash better. Sounds better. Now I go for another Shadow Sneak, and now I have another Sword Stance. Now I have like times 3 or whatever. I forget the system. Is it times 2 every time? Or we'll just call it times 3. So I took it out like that, because Aegis Slash in attack form, defense isn't good at all. So he goes out with a Suicune, his shiny Suicune. I have a shiny Entei, but shiny Suicune's just cool, but Entei's awesome. So I go for the King Shield again, just because I know he's going to outspeed me, and I don't really want to do Shadow Sneak. Hydro Pump, I probably might have been able to dodge that. So I go first. Go for the Shadow Sneak, just so I know I can land some damage. Really, I would have loved to use Sacred Sword on him. But then use extra sensory, and that'll deal a lot of damage since I'm a ghost typing. Wait, ghost is weak against Sacred, right? I believe so. Yeah. Whatever, it died, so I go for my Breloom, and this thing is badass. I go with this Breloom, it's awesome. I use Spore. I know some people hate Spore users, but this is my only Pokemon that uses Spore, so I stick with Sleep Claws and all that stuff. Only one poke, and he hates it when I call it a poke. So you get Sleep, and I use my Bullet Seed. I just tear up his team with this Pokemon for the rest, I believe. Super effective, hit 2 times, Suicune faded. Oh, and that was the last poke. All right. Well, that was the battle. See, I didn't even have to use my Tyranitar or my Sylveon at all. Now it's good when you don't have to use all your pokes. Alright, I'll probably end this video right here and go into a different video. Alright, well, bye.